Maybe we should stop eating.
Why?
Because we're recording.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Picture it, pink pants and a floral shirt.
Shall we begin?
And I don't even know where this happened. I'm looking up an Italian place.
You hungry?
Do you have an authentic Italian place around here?
No.
Oh.
Not that I know of. No. I make my own.
Shit. And I was like, I can't go to DC.
I can't make pasta, but, I'm going to go on all the rest of the stuff.
You said what?
I make all the rest of the stuff.
Oh.
Olive Garden is nearby. You would know.
We would know. She's a resident in this space. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're already, okay. Well, go ahead.
We ain't been gone that long that you forgot how to start the damn show.
Good morning.
Hey, guys. Hey.
It is 2021.
It is.
Welcome to the first episode of A Little R&R.
I'm your boy, Ramon.
And I am Reese. And we are here in 2021. We made it.
We did, friend.
After all of the trials and tribulations of 2020.
We're still here.
We are here. And I don't know. It's a good place to be.
If you're still listening to us, thank God that you made it through 2020 because we've been through a lot.
We have.
We
absolutely have. But like, for me, the corona threw me. Like, I know that I had it. So
yeah, you did.
That was like the toughest part of 2020 for me. It just took me out.
Just canceling my birthday was my toughest part. Which sounds so vain, considering everything else that happened.
But it was that was
so, and that was at the beginning of the panoramic. So
did you call it the panoramic?
Yeah, the panoramic. That was at the beginning. Because you got a
whole view.
Okay.
Here's looking at the panoramic. Well, yeah. So yeah, it was. That was the beginning of the downfall.
Oh wait, friend, where we at?
In a secluded location in the DMV area, of course. Yeah, we still secluded, y'all. Like,
we still,
as long as there's a panoramic going on.
Okay.
We gonna be secluded.
Okay, I think we in the middle of the panoramic picture. You still be scanning. You be like, damn, bitch, that's a nice view.
You be like, where are they at though in here? Because it's just it stretches so wide. Where they at? Look for us. It's like, where's R&R? That's what it is. Forget Waldo. Where's R&R?
Hello.
Where are we at?
I'm here for it.
Secluded location.
But 2021, we here. We're gonna make it the best of this year.
Absolutely.
And again, like when we ended 2020, we were thankful for all the good things that came out of it. We didn't want to resonate in the bad. Because
right.
Some good things came out of it, like legit.
Absolutely.
Especially for us. I mean, granted, there were those moments we were like, damn, we can't do this, but there were a lot of highlights.
I absolutely agree. I think that the pandemic, again, it sat us down.
You know what another highlight of mine was? Every Friday watching Drag Race with y'all.
Well, we try. I don't know what happened this last week that we didn't.
Well, my hair appointments got pushed back now.
Fran got appointments, y'all. Y'all here?
So my hair appointment before my hair appointment was at like around 6:30, so it gave us travel time once I was done to make it over there. But now my hair appointment's at 7, so it doesn't give me travel time to make it to y'all. But like, that was a highlight of 2020.
It was a good time
every Friday night.
And I think that, again, for us being able to hang out with each other,
we kept our circle small,
very small, and so that, I think that built those relationships individually and just as a group. Everybody, we definitely became a lot closer. Jeez, can you get it out? But yeah, the Drag Race Fridays were a thing, and it was like everybody was on point. Everybody had their snacks, and it was like, okay, we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna go about our lives. So, but we're back into it a little bit. I don't know. This new season is throwing me. Because I felt like, just real quick, I felt like when they had the pork chops.
Yeah.
I felt like maybe they're going to have two different competitions, right? I was like, maybe they'll do two different competitions with the pork chop girls and then the other ones. And then the ones that win on each side will compete for the crown. But then obviously.
I like that. I like that
right,
idea.
I was like, oh, that'll be a cool idea. But then you see that they meet.
Yeah.
On this next one. So I'm like, maybe
I like
not.
that idea.
But it would have been dope.
We gotta write a letter to Rue.
Yeah.
Mama Rue.
And then we need to be guest stars on that episode or on that season.
At some point in time.
Yeah. Because we did this, y'all.
Okay. Mama Rue, here's our idea. If it come up, we got proof that we sent you this idea.
Right.
But that would be dope.
It would.
Especially if they never, of course they would never see each other.
Right. They would compete on the
So when would they finally meet? Are we talking like final 4, final 2?
Probably like 2.
Like 2 on each
Is
side?
it 3?
Because no, it's usually a final 4.
Okay.
It's usually a final 4 or 3. Because when Jada competed, it was the final.
I thought it was 3.
It was 3 of them.
Okay.
But remember when it was Silky, Evie, and Brooklyn Heights? Oh, it was 3. No, they had the other girl there too. I think it was 4. We're gonna have to look into it.
I don't know, but I think that would be dope. I think it would be dope to have that was a perfect setup. I was like, oh, that would be cool.
Rue probably listening. She gonna take our idea. If Rue take our idea, run back this episode.
And look, the letter gonna say return to sender. we didn't even accept the idea.
Okay, run back this episode.
So, how did you spend your New Year's?
With
your
you.
New Year.
With you.
We did. I don't know what I was.
With the guys. Everybody was together.
Out, yeah. Same shit. But it's always a good time. Like the food, the
what did
conversation.
We do this New Year's? Oh, we
sat at the house.
Oh yeah, we did.
We sat at the house. We ate
per usual.
Yeah, it was the same old same.
Yeah, we drank.
Yeah, we drank. Absolutely. But I think I went to sleep very soon after the ball dropped.
You're the type.
Yeah. Oh, not the type. What does that mean? I'd be ready to go to bed. It was midnight.
You were supposed to take a nap prior to.
I probably did. And still was ready to go to sleep.
Friend old, y'all. Friend is old.
Sure, just celebrated my birthday. Segue. Just celebrated my birthday.
I'm like, well, damn, we there already? Wait, let me go back to my notes.
So this was the first year that I have celebrated my actual birthday with my family. So my mother,
how long has it been?
Since I couldn't even tell you.
Oh,
it's been that long that I've spent my actual birthday with my family. It's been a very long time. So this was a very long time and a long time that I spent my birthday with my family. My mother retired on the 31st of December.
Shout out to mom. She is now doing her jewelry thing. Stay tuned. I will be plugging her when she gets up and going. But so they did a retirement social distancing situation for her on the 9th of January. Mm-hmm. So I flew in to Washington State to surprise her. And then my birthday was on the 11th, so me and my sister coordinated. Well, we kind of ambushed my mom. We was like, okay, I'm here, surprise, and my birthday's on Monday, so we want you to cook all these things. Are you serious?
Oh, yes. And it was a mess because my sister, I don't know if she's listening, she was a whole nasty woman.
Your sister?
My sister, I love her. Like, the leading up to, we had coordinated, okay, I want fish, I want this, I want that, I want this. So she was like, okay, I'll buy this stuff, and then when you come, Mom will know you're here, and then we'll just let her know he wants you to cook for his birthday. So my mom was like, okay, cool. She was all with it. My birthday was on Monday. My mom was like, we're gonna eat around 3. So my sister shows up at my mother's house around 3. So before I got there was conversation. My mother, she's a firecracker. So she was talking her mess about not having help to prepare this meal that she didn't know about that was sprung on her. But my sister knew, so my sister got into her feelings or whatever. So when I finally show up, I'm like, it's my birthday. What's going on? My sister literally threw me my gift. She didn't literally, but she was like, here. And I was like, okay, well, cool. And so then she's sitting there with a whole attitude. And I was like, well, what's wrong? She was like, I don't want to be here. I said, well, then leave.
Well,
Like, don't.
damn.
Right. And so my niece, she's mad because grandma said da 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 da. And I was
niece ran down all the tea.
I said, well, damn. So,
She should have helped your mother.
she should have. And she knows it. Stubborn. But it all ended well. My mother cooked, and then my mother was like, I felt so bad.
What was on the menu?
We had some salmon cake. I love salmon. I love my mother's salmon cake. I love salmon cakes, period, but I love my mother's salmon cake. She made some fried chicken, fried fish. The night before my birthday, she made me meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
You like that, yeah.
Right.
You were spoiled.
I ate the whole time. My mother cooked every day that I was there.
Oh.
Yeah. So I ate.
You got a good mother.
And then I came back to the DMV area, and my friends. So Ramont calls me or hits me, and he's like, yo, we're gonna, we got some new equipment and stuff. He's like, come over on Saturday, we'll set it up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool, So I get my bags, because now...
And sidebar, this has been the highlight of my 2 weeks coming into the new year.
I appreciate it. So, of course, we got new equipment. So my backpack that I usually carry, it wasn't holding everything.
We gotta get new bags. Listen, we are growing over here at Allure R&R.
Right.
We are growing.
I'm carrying a weekend
Come on,
bag.
growth.
When I leave the house, people are like, oh, he's going to be gone for a while. Nope, just a couple hours. So I get, so I didn't think nothing of it until Ramont hits me, and he's like, because I said I'm going to roll by my favorite place, Target, because he has a nice Target by his house. And so I was like, the Target, looking around, and he was like, are you building the Target? And I was like, okay, you ain't never been on my ass about being, and he said be here at 1. I was around.
1:50.
Yeah, it was like 1:50.
I mean, you always come late, but I always check on you. So BTS behind the scenes. The guests arrived between 12 and 12:30 to get here to set up. It was being hosted at my place because it was the only way we could surprise him without him recognizing people's cars and everything like that. Like, we thought of, well, I could take him out for the day. It's like, friend, go run his errand with me or whatever the case may be. And then we could just all come back, but he would see everybody's car and then know some shit is up. So they arrived here. I'm still cooking. Some of the food isn't done yet. So we're still cooking. The day before, I had been cleaning since 8 a.m. Bitch. I was ready to cancel that fucking party. You hear me? Bitch. D had me in here cleaning shit I didn't even know we had.
I believe it, though, because he is so meticulous.
Bitch. I was tired. You hear me? And upset. And I took a break at 12 o'clock. He was like, you okay? I was like, I just need to recoup my energy because I'm fucking tired. I don't understand why we're doing all this shit. Fuck them. Like, we clean, sweep the fucking floor. Like, they gonna eat and get drunk anyway. They don't care. And I sat down on the couch. I thought we was done. It's like 3 o'clock. He was like, what are you doing? We still got more. Bitch, I was about to grab my keys and leave. Like,
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I don't know how this gonna work. So they're here. Like, some of the appetizers are out. Mind you, Reese likes this bread.
Oh my god!
That we have to hand cut. It's a lot of preparation that went into this, and everybody's like, "I'm hungry." Like, where is he at? They over here nibbling on the bread. I got one friend stealing bacon. Like, where's he at? So that's why I was just like, friend, did you have to build the Target? Like, what's taking you so long?
And so then I call and I'm like, look, I had just left Target. And so I was like, I'm on my way. I'm like pulling up to the light or whatever. So when I pull in, I see a car. I see 2 cars that look like friends of ours. And I was like, but
they wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I was like, why would
they have
be
no
here?
reason to be here.
Right. So I was like, let me go on back to the garage to park or whatever. So I'm parking and we're talking about, we're just walking to the house or whatever, and because he had to meet me to let me in, And then I'm like, damn, I left it because he said bring a bottle. So I was like, I left the bottle in all these new bags that we have to carry. I forgot the bottle. He was like, don't worry about it. And I was like, well, and I didn't think nothing of that either because I'm like, well, I know Ramont got liquor in here anyway, so it don't matter. And if we need it, we can go back and get it. And so then I walk in and boom, everybody comes out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, it's my birthday. So, and then we just had a really good, as always, had a really good time.
So, flashback to episode, our guest. It was Antonio's idea.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. It was Antonio's idea.
That's thoughtful.
Very.
Because that friend don't like he ain't
Yeah, he wouldn't have, that you would think it would come from me before it came from him.
Yeah. But, even TT.
But they were, it was his idea. Only comment I made is you can't be single no more.
What you mean? Oh, because somebody else needs to make these plans?
Yes. Oh. This was a lot. This was a lot. It was a lot of time, effort, and money that went into this. And we like, he needs a man. Because we're not doing this again. We need to call your man. This is what we want to do for our friend. And
make it happen.
Right. Pretty much.
But the year that I had one, y'all complained about that.
Did we?
Yes. Y'all joke about it. We ain't gonna talk about
it. But yeah, it was... Friend, I'm going up and down grocery market aisles looking for stuff.
I appreciate y'all. And maybe it's January. Well, February. So I have a few more months to find somebody significant before my birthday comes back around.
You do. And we're going to drop all that on them. This is what you need to do. Matter of fact, just pay us back. Don't do nothing for them.
You weren't here last year, but
overall, they're happy that you enjoyed it. And let me tell y'all, I don't know what kind of day party they thought my house was.
Oh, it was a day party.
They turned if you ever been to a DC brunch, these hoes.
It was this.
They thought, I don't know if we was at what the Griffin, Teddy and the Bully Bar.
Y'all, I became a DJ.
A DJ on
Antonio was a hype man. Omari was a guest star.
Everybody was performing, backup dancers.
D went from the back to a lead. Like, I was like, what is going on? TT was in the back.
Everybody was. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know.
The liquor.
It was the liquor. It was the music was a vibe. Like we had it going on here. We played a good game. Reese loves games. Gosh. Fun fact about Reese, he loves a good game.
I do. I love a game night.
I got not sure if y'all heard of it. This is a free plug. It's called Culture Tags. It's on I've seen it on Instagram. It was in Target. Fun ass game.
It is very fun.
But never play with this group of people again.
That's a lie.
They are the most competitive people.
Cheating
people ever.
But it was fun.
I think we're used to it. We're used to that. Like that's how we know. Like that's our friends. Somebody's going to cheat. We know that that's how it's going to go down. We're loud as fuck.
I felt like somebody was going to say something because between the music and us, I just felt like
the music was bumping.
I was in it. I was like, fuck
the
that.
music was bumping.
They could either come in and
y'all
get
was singing over the music.
Right.
This is like, bitch, grab a glass. Like, what's up? Welcome to the day party. $20 entry. What's up?
Wear your mask.
Okay,
wear your mask. We don't know you.
Please wash your hands.
But it was a good time. So
it was a good time.
My birthday, 2021, was amazing. I enjoyed myself thoroughly with my family and with my friend family. So it was a good time. Whew. Absolutely.
I mean, that was just 2 weeks in, bitch.
Right. So before that, was it before that? Yes.
Yeah, it was before that. It was while you were gone.
No. I was. It was right before I left.
Oh,
yeah. It was right before I left. That whole situation at the Capitol. Like, the only thing I have to say is that what blew me was, again, I don't condone. I'm not one of those people that wants to see anybody hurt. Mm-hmm. However, if it was us, and when I say us, members of the...
I'll say it. If it was black people,
it would have been a whole different outcome.
Reese can't say it. I can say it.
I can say it,
Sorry
but...
about that, guys.
Yeah, it would have been a whole different outcome. And that bothers me. I think that is a whole, like, what the hell? Like, again, I don't have an expectation that these people be gunned down, blah, blah, blah. Not that, but I felt like they were allowed to do what they wanted to do. And that makes no sense to me.
They were, and y'all know me. Here I go.
Here comes the black. I know Q is listening because she's the Black Panther. The Black Panther party about to go off. Go ahead.
Shut up. They were allowed for so many reasons that we would have never.
Right.
Never. They were allowed, one, because security was low that day. They wasn't expecting this group of people to come in and do as much harm as they did itself. So they was like, oh, it's them. They fine. They ain't gonna do nothing. Which, in contrast to the summertime, Black Lives Matter, all they did was silently protest.
Right.
Like they didn't even step foot near the Capitol.
Right.
And they were shot at, tear gas, all that national, like, I mean,
Arrested.
Go back to our episode when I said, why is the military there?
Right.
Why is the military there? For what? And then you get to fast forward to this on January the 6th, where military should have been there. They literally broke into the United States Capitol. Easily. Well, it was easy because you got inside people, and then you got the security guards that just like, bitch, I'm outnumbered.
Go ahead, you got it.
I'm outnumbered.
Exactly.
Like, listen. And then when you look at like the officer that died or the officer that they beat with the American flag,
How?
Like,
how is that
bitch.
okay? How?
Like, when did and like, you see the memes where it's the Trump supporter beating up. They had like people fighting and they say Trump supporter and Blue Lives Matter, and then you got Black Lives Matter in the background recording the fight itself.
Right.
Because it's pretty much what it was. Like, y'all all summer, Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter is a terrorist group, and y'all fucking stormed the fucking U.S. Capitol. I could never even walk up to that bitch.
But the thing that blew me is, again, no consequence. I mean, there's I've seen some things happen.
It's no consequence, and what I felt as if was a slap in the face was the FBI starting to put stuff out there like, we need your help, send in tips to help find these people. You wouldn't need help finding these people if you were arresting motherfuckers on site. Period.
Absolutely.
Y'all should have just been making arrests on site. And what took 4 to 6 hours for the National Guard to get there because requests were already denied. When you find out all the backstory information of requests were put in to bring in security to help with this situation, everything was denied. It just opens your eye. Well, to some, not all, because us black and brown people already knew what the bullshit was.
Right.
So to hear like, requests are denied and it took them forever to get there and everything like that, just like we're not surprised.
Right.
Like, it is what it is. Y'all didn't think they was a threat because y'all never see them as a threat, but y'all can see us as a threat when we don't do shit at all. You can just look at me and automatically you're scared.
Yeah, me and my father had a conversation on my way here, and we were just kind of talking about all of that, and it was just it was a moment of like, damn, the color of my skin is it, and I can't wrap my head around that.
That's it.
He was like, if you get stopped, he was like, don't nobody know what you do for a living. Don't nobody know that you don't have a criminal record. All they know is that you're a black man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then I think that even sometimes when we drive nice vehicles, it's a question. Mm-hmm. Whose car? I've been asked that before and never really thought about it, but now everything just coming full circle. Like, whose car is this? Excuse me? Like, why wouldn't I?
Who name on the registration? Because you already ran my tag before you even pulled me over.
Yeah, like, why would it not be
You saw my picture. Like, I hate that asking those dumbass.
Yeah, so it's
I hate it.
Again, just a big eye opener. I mean, even more.
It wasn't so much it was just interesting to watch And it's shit that we've said time and time again. And as black people, we sat back and said, let America deal with America's problem. This ain't got nothing to do with us at this point. Mm-hmm. Like, this is what we've been telling y'all. Like, y'all biggest threat are these homegrown terrorists and white men and women that y'all, you know, want to protect and everything like that. And, of course, not all are bad. But as you saw, like, bitch, they took
climbing walls. Like, how the
ghetto,
you even get there?
Feet on desks, stealing shit.
Get there? Like,
so I saw the guy that had his foot on Nancy Pelosi's desk, and then here's another kicker. These motherfuckers got to fly back home. That Chile. They got to fly back home, and now they got FBI knocking at their door, picking them up.
Right.
So the guy had his foot on Nancy Pelosi's desk. He was arrested in Arkansas. The judge that was presiding over his case gave him house arrest on the state level. Gave him house arrest and a $5,000 bond. The federal charges. That judge, she said, no ma'am. He's coming to D.C.
Right.
Thank you. He's not going home. He's coming to D.C. Fuck your state laws, right. This, that, and the third. Federal, we trump you, bitch. He's coming up here. Like, there's no way. And it's weird when you look at, and I'm going to throw race into this, like, this white woman that let this white man go home on home arrest, take away all his electronics, no internet access, this, that, and the third, and he's released on a $5,000 bond. And then this black U.S. attorney basically said, And I'm probably saying their titles wrong. I would probably have to look it back up. But they were basically like, no, he's coming to Washington. Thank you. Federal charges. There's no way. And again, that's another slap in the face that, of course, they are protected by the system.
Right. Agreed. Absolutely agree.
So, Chile. And, enough of that, because we got a new president.
We do.
A new MVP, Madam Vice President. She black. I found that out watching the inauguration. People kept saying MVP. I was like,
you didn't know what it was?
I didn't until somebody was like, Madam Vice President. And I was like, oh, MVP. And she black, bitch. We lit.
I'm excited to see what happens. The one thing.
I'm excited about everything.
Yeah. It's like a change. Like,
finally, we can breathe
a little bit.
We can breathe a little bit. It's gonna get better.
Yeah, I feel like when anyone steps into the seat of presidency, a lot of times we're expecting that everything is gonna change immediately, and you gotta realize that
it took 4 years. Well, shit, nah, that motherfucker started doing shit early on.
Well, yeah,
he ain't give a fuck.
Sometimes it takes some time to fix things. So I'm definitely confident and hopeful that things will change. The one thing that President Biden did say was, I will be a president for all Americans. And that just, to me, speaks volumes coming from where we just came from.
It speaks volumes. However, there's still 75 million people that don't believe what he's saying. And there are 100,000 of people that ride at the U.S. Capitol that don't believe in what he's saying either. So
it's a show and prove. You got to show and prove yourself. But I mean, to say that to me gives me hope.
Absolutely.
To hear that, or I have hope
with his diverse cabinet, with Democrats now having control of the Senate, the House, and the White House itself. Like, I'm excited to see what changes are going to happen, how they will be implemented, on a slew of everything from education, police reform, tax cuts, just a lot.
Right.
Just to see them undo, immigration, just undo everything that came from the Trump era that caused us harm, that separated families, that made you wonder, like, damn, why can't we do this no more? Or why is this in place and why is that in place? Like, I found out that employers could not do employee appreciation because it was no longer a tax benefit for them. So
really?
Under Trump's administration, in his tax law, it's something where employee parties, company parties, they used to be lit. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if you know it, but some stuff started to dwindle down. In my company, I know it's like some stuff started to dwindle down because they couldn't charge it to the company and it'd be like a good tax write-off for them under whatever tax code laws and this and the third. I'm not up on that shit.
Right.
But I found that out so companies would start to like, okay, so we not spending that much money where we would spend $10,000 on this. We're only going to spend $100, you know, that type of situation because it's not really a big benefit to us in the long run.
Wow.
If we're not getting that tax break for it. Yeah. So I'm excited.
I'm excited. I think that again, it's a new beginning to an extent. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's gonna take some time to undo the chaos that is in place, but I'm hoping that
we always got hope.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, what else? What else we got? You know what I'm saying? I think that it's a new day, a new dawn. Like, let's move forward and be great. I think that's where I am. I'm excited for the change.
I want to do like a little research study, but not watch so much of it. Like, I don't want to watch Fox News because I want to see their perspective of a Democrat president and what he does. I mean, of course, we've been watching CNN, MSNBC this entire time and watching Trump's presidency. And then, of course, you go to Fox and just watch them lie and whatever the case may be. So I want to watch a little bit of Fox News just to see how they report and what they say and everything like that to get the contrast of the two. That'd be fun for me, but I'll probably get annoyed with them any damn way.
Well, you just let me know. Keep me posted because, you know, I don't
right.
want to watch the
You
news.
won't know, friend. I'll let you know.
Right. Vermont runs me the news because the news is just depressing to me.
Fast. Especially local. I don't watch a lot of local news all the time.
Yeah, very, yeah. Especially in the DMV area, it's very depressing. All you hear about is people dying every other day, and it's annoying.
Especially in the pandemic.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
All right, what's next, friend? What we got next? Yeah, we just made a list of things to talk about with y'all while we came back. We're just excited to record low key.
Yeah.
We just wanted to hit the record button.
We wanted to hit the record button.
And try out our new stuff.
And yeah, we got almost new everything.
Okay.
You know?
New.
So we here.
We went to Dr. Miami went over the break. We took
a little break.
Okay, took the podcast down there and gave her a new body, a new cut, a new color.
She's pretty, y'all. She look good.
Your husband in your head, Michael B. Jordan, is now with Lori Harvey. How do you feel, friend? Talk to the people.
So I feel like I don't think it's gonna last. Not for any other reason, but I just don't. So I look at it. A lot of people were ashamed. I don't know if they call it.
They were hoe shaming. Well, we can't. Well, I don't want to call sis a hoe.
Yeah, I think that she's 24. Like, she's young.
She is young.
She's very young. And so she is just living her life. Like, I'm not mad at her because I think that what she's doing, a lot of people have done it.
She's dating.
Right.
She ain't claiming these hoes.
Exactly.
She ain't claiming these niggas.
Exactly. And that's why I'm just like, okay, it's cool. But I just don't think, I think that Michael B. Jordan, and again, I don't know him. In my head, he is just having a good time as well. I don't know that there's any longevity in that. I think it's a good time, and I think that that's cool. I think that dating should be a good time at a certain age.
Right. So for the people like attacking, per se, Lori Harvey, I think they're only attacking her because it's Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, he's like black, like the Black Prince type, per se. Like, everybody wanted Michael B. Jordan. You know what I mean?
He's very well put together.
Right.
Very nice to look at. Very talented. All
right.
of that.
Because when she was with Future, ain't nobody care. When she was doing Diddy and Diddy's son, ain't nobody care.
Now that to me is a little bit of an issue, ma'am. I get it. She took. I could date you and your daddy.
Okay, she was a homie. She was a homie. Sister's goals. I don't care what she is goals.
She went a little too far, but
a lot of people say it, but a lot of people ain't did it. Like, try me, ho. I can date you and your father. What's up? What's up?
I don't know.
But the thing is, she never. Like, people mad at her, like, oh, she's out here dating all these men, and the thing is, she's never claimed any of them.
Right.
We don't know.
She's allowed to date.
And the thing is, we don't know what agreement she's had with these people. She could have just been a piece I'm taking to the party this time.
Right.
Lori, I need you for this photo op.
Or does it even take an agreement necessarily? Can it just be, I'm having a good time?
Future could have been like, I can't take a picture with no one else, and I know you secret, and she probably be like, okay, this how much it's gonna cost for my time, and you need to do this for me and my friends.
Potentially, yeah.
Because then he fly out and his friends then they go on a trip or something like that somewhere.
I don't follow her like that. Like
I just read the
I know
the
that she
and stuff.
I know that again. 2020 was her year.
And
she rolled it right into 2021. Because I mean, we talked about her. Not literally on our show or anything, but she was talked about all through 2020 because she was dating and dealing with, or allegedly dating and dealing with different guys.
Because she never claimed no one. So it's just us assuming this is who she's dating because they're doing these nice things, so she's being photographed with them.
And they could just be friends.
They could be friends.
Yeah.
Or she could... Look... Treat these niggas like they treat everybody else.
I'm not, again, and that's why I'm not mad at her. Even though Michael B. Jordan, I mean, I just don't think that's. I don't think.
See, everyone just mad because it's just Michael B. Jordan.
Because there's something about him that I don't. They look like they're having a good time, but I just don't think long term that's a situation that's
probably not. She'll be on to the next.
Exactly. I mean, and again, I look at 24.
Like, what do y'all want her to do?
I want her to do whatever she's doing. Just leave Michael alone. No, I'm just joking.
So the meme says, do you want Sierra's prayer or Lori's finesse?
Are you asking me?
Uh-huh.
Baby, you know I want Sierra's prayer. Like, I don't, and I'm definitely not a...
You're not in the age of finessing now?
No. Well, yeah, I still, you know what I'm saying?
Girlfriend.
Right.
You're not I say you're not in the season of finesse.
Right.
There we go.
So I'm not one of those people that look at other relationships and be like, oh my God, goals. Like, all of my friends are in great relationships and I love all of them. Like, I appreciate them for who they are and I admire them for their relationships, but none of those relationships are goals for me because I know that what is for me, and my relationship's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and D go through y'all shit, and I don't necessarily know about it or even need to know about it, but, you know, I admire and appreciate your good times. Am I looking to create that for myself? Yes, but in my own
good times.
Yeah, but in my own way. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, so when I get somebody, you know, I want to do the dress-alike thing like D and Ramon. Like, no, I'm not looking to do that. Or I want to go and, like, you know, I don't want to do anything like anyone else. I want to do it my own way. But I can appreciate what people do. So, yeah, Sierra, I think that she did her thing. I think she was always a sweetheart. And she deserves so much more than what it seemed like she was getting, because I have to always recognize that we weren't in those situations. We don't really know what was really going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But from the way that it looked, she was a sweet girl, and she finally found somebody that really appreciated her, because like Bow Wow and
50.
Well, yeah, all them people, they was just like, okay. Yeah, So, Lori Harvey, do your thing, boo.
Absolutely.
And Michael,
I want to be a friend.
Yeah, listen, I want to hang out.
I do too.
Shit,
because she be everywhere.
Exactly. And look in the pandemic, in a panoramic pandemic, doing her thing. But I'm happy. I'm not happy, but I just think that, again, I look at when I realized that she was 24, I was like, oh my God, like, how are we?
Like, what were we doing at 20? Bitch, yeah. The same thing.
Exactly.
I mean, I want to get flued out
on a whole nother level. And if y'all can see me, my hand is down towards the floor. On a whole nother level, we were doing the same thing. We were doing a lot of shit for free. Shit.
I ain't telling these people my business.
If
you ain't no man 24, you still don't know.
And moving right along. So, your girl...
Another finesser. She's a finesser and fly dresser.
So behind the scenes, sends me a message about Miss Nicole Young and getting her settlement. Did. And I don't even know what I responded, but I was like, this motherfucker ain't serious.
Well, so when we flash back to Vermont Rant, I feel as if Nicole Young deserved everything that she was asking for in her divorce settlement from Dr. Dre. Reese disagreed.
Absolutely.
But I feel like after 25 years, I was your lover and your secretary. You can you can break me off. And
$2 million.
But you have to look at the lifestyle in which they live. So if you making all this money, I'm gonna walk away with $200,000.
Ma'am, walk away and do whatever you were doing.
It doesn't work like that.
It should, but apparently it doesn't.
Especially in the state of California, it doesn't work like that. Bitch, you get half.
She got that check.
Bitch, you get half.
But I feel like because he was going through what he was going through, he was like, well, shit, she gonna get something anyway.
Right. So that's an extra part to the story, because in the middle of the divorce, the litigation,
right?
This Dr. Dre had a damn brain aneurysm.
Nicole did something.
Shout out to him. He did pull through. He did survive. Amen. And they're actually he's of that 1% of people that survive a brain aneurysm, but they do say like something won't be right, but they don't know what it is as of yet. He's being monitored and everything like that. But it's the fact that he had a brain aneurysm, which could have took him out. She was technically still the wife. She would have had it all. She would have had it all.
She did something.
She did something, bitch.
She did something.
She
did just enough not to kill him.
She did B613 his ass and say, "Keep fucking with me."
He was like, you know what? You got it, sis. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna write this check.
She said over him in that hospital bed, "Fuck with me. Next time you ain't coming back."
And listen,
and sis guy had $2 million,
and there it is.
As soon as he woke up, give $2 million here. Get us to her. Call the lawyer.
Right. Can we get somebody in here to notarize this shit? Because he's signing it now. Like, I don't know. She did it.
What's that? It's a meme when Nene was in the hospital and you had, what was her friend? Not Cynthia. Diane. Was it Diane? I think it was like Diane.
She was in the hospital.
Nene is. I'm gonna have to find it, but she was in a hospital bed and Diane like this, and it's like when you trying to get your sugar daddy to change your name.
Nicole did it. Nicole did that, and I
shout out to Nicole and Lori. Goals for the new year
for 2021.
Finesse and almost kill your nigga that you get what you want.
I do not condone this. I am not a supporter of finesse. Well, not finessing to the point of death. Like
she had to, because he was trying, sis, and she had to let him know.
Okay, we had that conversation. I'm just gonna say, okay, she got it, so I can't say nothing else.
But you said it was like tentatively or something.
Yeah,
like
it's a tentative or
no?
Yeah for now.
For now,
yeah. So,
until we get done.
Until his brain get right, because he did that.
Right. It ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna
like
be
I
right.
said, she touched him just enough. So I ain't gonna kill you, but keep playing with me. So, what are you leaving in 2020? Like, what is it? Like, for me, the number one thing that popped in my head is I am not stressing myself out for this job, for these extracurricular activities that I do. And when I say that, I'm talking about like acting in the podcast. I don't want that to be misconstrued. But I'm not stressing myself out. I think that stress is one of those things that I went through a lot. And it was probably self-induced because I sometimes put a lot on my plate and then I'm like, oh my God, how am I going to get everything done? But I feel like when I put a lot on my plate, I have to get things done. So I'm going to sit down, relax, and not stress so much about anything.
And you said, what am I leaving?
Like, like what's
procrastination?
Okay, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm not stressing about this job.
Yeah, we both had some instances where
child,
them those rides home.
Child, I was finna be down unemployment, child, and be proud about it because, and also pride. Let my pride, like, I would say to a certain extent, sometimes pride is needed, but it's learning to know when not to involve pride into certain things and either bow out gracefully, you know, take the silent L and just do what's do what's best for you. Like, of course, pride will say, no, bitch, nah, fuck that. You gonna do this, this, that, and the third. But know, like, okay, let's look at this.
The big picture.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and just realizing, like, sometimes it's not always your time, and
that's a word. That is a word. I think that's a big thing, because I think that so many times we want what we want when we want it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You have to realize sometimes it's not.
Just take the silent out on it, and just, you know, sit back and just regroup, reorganize, and then come at it later.
Different angle, like, maybe.
Especially if you rush into something or it feels right, but then you get there and you're just like, whoa, that's not it.
Right.
Take that out. Just go ahead and take that out. If it's not working, understand for yourself that it's not working and you need to do something else, take a different route, but don't, you know, sit there and be miserable and everything like that. And that can apply to a lot of damn things. I just realized that.
Yes.
I was talking about work, but shit, that can apply to some other things.
Okay, a lot of things. One of my things is that I said, and not that it's so much me, I see this a lot on social media. People are so quick to announce things, and I'm very like, make moves, not announcements. Like, I want you to see what I'm doing when it's being done. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the moment. Not, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that.
You know what announcement I hate?
Who?
I'm getting off of social media.
Oh yeah.
I hate that announcement.
Just go.
Just go.
Like you said, bow out gracefully. And we'll know. I mean, if the people that follow you like that will know that you're gone.
Right.
And
you don't have to
announce
that you're gone.
I think that those are people that are looking for attention.
When do you come back? You know what I mean? And yeah, like you say, it is attention, because then it's, oh, don't go. What's wrong? Are you okay? You don't have to leave. If you need your break, take your break.
Take it. Exactly. You don't have an explanation. You don't owe anything to anyone.
You don't take your job when you're going on break. You just get up and go.
Well, some people have to. But I agree. So my one of my mottos is make moves, not announcements. You don't have to announce everything that you do. Sometimes it's better when people see it.
Make the move, then do the announcement.
I'm not even doing an announcement though. I feel like,
you don't think so? It depends.
It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Like, again, with what we're doing with the podcast and how we're elevating. Well, I think that people are just gonna see. You know what I'm saying? It's not an announcement, but there's going to be times where we will speak about things that are coming up. But I just think that in general, you don't have to necessarily say, oh my God, everybody, I'm working on blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? If it's not
we didn't announce that we were working on a podcast. We just dropped it.
Yeah, because it was like, had we announced it when we first thought about it, how long would it have been before it came?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And then, you know, another thing that I think I want other people to leave in 2020 is the whole, I am a advocate for whatever. Like, I don't like people that feed the homeless, but you got to take pictures and all of that. And I don't like that, because I feel like it kind of puts those people on display.
Don't take a picture of them people.
And that's what I don't like. I feel like if you're going to do that, do that. Like, I am one of those people that I am a volunteer.
You are.
Person. I love doing stuff like that, but I don't feel the need to be like, oh my God, I went out and gave my time here or gave my time there or whatever. I just don't feel like that's necessary. But I really don't like when people are like, oh my God, I'm out here feeding the homeless with holding a bag lunch, passing it to someone. Like, I don't like that.
That's ghetto.
I don't like it. I think
so
that
ghetto.
Again, just do it. Do it out. It to me, if it's genuine, it doesn't have to be recorded, and that's even for celebrities. Like, and I'm sure that there's a lot of them that are out there supporting different causes and things like that we know nothing about, and I respect that. And I just don't necessarily think that everything has to be broadcast. It doesn't have to be everything. Doesn't have to be on social media to say, hey, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But that's just me.
Yay, man, Reese agreeing. I agree.
2021 starting off right.
Okay, I know, right? But yeah, that part I really don't like, unless you are holding an event or you need more volunteers, you need more people to contribute to it. It's like there's no need. I'm not against a coming soon when someone is working on something. I'm not against a coming soon, but don't bullshit the people that ask you, where is it at?
So my thing is, okay, yeah, make your announcements, I guess, but when everything is lined up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like,
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
for instance, I'm working on a project and I know that it's going to come out. But even at this point where I'm at with it, it's not like, okay, let me announce it because it's not lined up. You know what I'm saying? Everything isn't lined up. It's not completely recorded, so it's not ready to be announced. And I guess I kind of did a low-key announcement, but whatever. You see what I'm saying? I think that when everything is lined up and it's like, okay, we got release dates and things like that, perfect, yes. But when it's like I said with the podcast, that's a perfect example. We were talking about this for a year or so before it came out. So have we been like, yeah, we finna do ... When we started putting stuff out, we were in the process of putting it out. You know what I'm saying? Like we had done the logo, and that was the first peek into. Yeah, you know,
absolutely. We had done the logo. We had got our link.
We got our mic.
The website was set up on how it was going to be distributed out and everything like that. We figured out all that jazz. We set it up, and I think that's smart to me. Especially if you have people that are supporting you and are ready and excited for what your new project is. It's like the boy that cries wolf in a sense because it's not there and we're waiting. So then when it comes, just like, all right, I get around to it when I get around to it. Like the thrill is gone.
Yeah, exactly. The excitement because you've amped it up for so long, and then it took that much longer for you to put it out. So
same thing with people that announce that they're leaving off of social media because we're expecting you to leave, and then you still there.
And then I want to know why. Why are you still here?
Still there crying on Instagram Live. With one viewer.
I hate you.
Talking about hold on, y'all.
Let the viewers come in. Look, I'm in. I'm not
trying to read the comments. Girl, ain't nobody commenting.
You ain't shit.
Some things don't change.
Do you ever make or do you have resolutions for the new year?
I didn't make any this year. I really was never a big fan on resolution. I do want to get back into working out. I fell off during the pandemic. I feel horrible. So I want to get back into my normal routine. The reason I fell off, it's a lot of things involved as far as why I fell off and didn't have the motivation to get up and go like I used to. So hopefully I can find that joy and energy to get back up and like I went this morning, which was fine, and hopefully I can continue and do it tomorrow. So
good for you.
I'm just hoping that I can get back into that. But other than that, no. I talk goals with D and where we're going and what things we're looking forward to and where we are with things that we've already discussed. We're doing vision boards on Sunday.
Oh, that's cute. That's fun.
So I guess that'd be like a resolution because you can actually see,
I think that's a good idea. I don't know how much it would work for me though. I don't know.
It's just a constant reminder of what you want.
It is, but it would irritate me if I wasn't because I'm not a resolutions person,
right?
Necessarily. I think that in my head there's things that I definitely want to do, but in my own time, I guess, and that's another thing. Like I'm not in a rush to do any one thing. I want to do everything in my own time because I feel like there's been a lot, like in the past, I'm doing things because other people think I should be doing it or in my head I should be doing it, but I really don't have a reason, if that makes sense. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do everything in my own time. And if it takes me a year, then it takes me a year. As long as I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Well, that works.
Yeah. So I'm not a big resolution person. I think I wanted to do a vision board, but I just never really sat down and did it. So
you gotta do it as a group.
Yeah. And I think that makes it fun. I've done like I went with a group of guys and we did it. We did something like it, but I don't think I kept it. I don't even think it was like it was just for whatever reason. But I'm not a resolutions person. I think that again, if you're gonna do something, do it. Do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. For me, what moves me is I have to have the enthusiasm. I have to have the excitement inside me to make things happen, to do certain things. If I don't, then I will keep pushing it off and keep pushing it off. I may want it, but if it doesn't really resonate with me, I'm just like, I'll do it when I get to it. So
that's understandable.
And I'm going to continue to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever it is I want to do, but in my own time.
Okay. All
and
right,
I'm excited
friend.
about that. Yeah.
This was our first episode in a new year.
Yeah.
So I feel like
catch up. Yeah, the last two episodes, I feel like we're just very la-di-da. But please understand, we're coming back with our
bitch, we coming back.
Yeah.
Bitch, we got topics.
Look, we talking about not making no announcements.
Okay. But this our platform. We can make an announcement on here. Fuck y'all. Bitch, we got topics coming out. Y'all know how we do.
Yes.
We got guests.
We got some guests coming through.
We got some new shit.
Yeah, we got some changes. Just wait. Stay tuned.
This is not an announcement, but we're hosting a party on Saturday.
Yes,
Saturday.
So
that's new and great.
That is
we're
new.
hosting a party, bitch.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want us to host a little get together for you or whatever,
okay, because we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll absolutely. Just
hit us up, email us,
feed us,
and not feed us. Feed Reese, give me drinks.
I'm gonna need to eat first and then have the drinks. But legit, if you guys have any functions out there, we're a good time. Whoa. We're definitely Pause. Rewind. We are great hosts. We are great hosts. So that'll be fun. Yes, that'll be a good time. And yeah. I just think that 2021 there's so many possibilities. And
I'm excited for them.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
I think that initially, I think that we jumped into this podcast thing not really knowing where we wanted to go. And I think that as we continue, I think that we're...
Yeah, because we doing shit we didn't think we was going to do. This is another job.
Yeah, our vision has expanded beyond that little glimmer of light of, okay, we're going, we don't know what we're gonna do, how we gonna get to the other side or what it looks like over there, and I think that we're nearing that, and the picture is a lot better. So just stay tuned, stay rocking with us, because y'all know we're bringing you that heat. And we're
gonna get all these people speakers.
Yes,
you done?
I'm done.
We all caught up.
Yeah.
Okay,
happy 2021, y'all. Happy New Year.
We talk to y'all soon.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, what's going on? It is
Ramon
and Reese, and we want to thank you for listening to another episode of A Little R&R. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. Please, please, please. And friend,
what's up?
Where can they find us on the IG?
At ALilRandRPodcast, and that's ALilRandRPodcast. But friend, what if they got like questions, comments, concerns, or like their humble opinion? What should they do?
They should absolutely reach out to us via email at RamonandReese@gmail.com.
And as always, guys, of course, thank you so much for listening. We love you.
We appreciate you.
And of course, we're going to talk to you real soon.
Real soon.